Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. So today we are going to be talking about a quick start resource guide for when this game finally comes out at the end of February. If you are looking to gather just a few quick things so that you can start your adventure comfortably with mega potions and the like, I'm coming here to show you my route for farming and some cool tools that we've been given to assist with the resource farm. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is I'm going to open up the map here before we even get started on the route. So say you are looking for something in specific, like say honey is really popular. If you go over here to the icons, you can scroll for absolutely everything that exists on the map. So, like, there's only a couple of Mandragora, for instance. Here's your honey list. So, you can target anything that you need to grab just a quick little bit of through the minimap, but there is also a very specific route that I like to take to gather some quick resources. Could I please grab that? We're leaving the base camp. You're going to jump right down over yonder ways. Whether the Sacred likes it or not. Where there's going to be your first little node of honey. Now this area is an area for a honey upsurge. There is a chance for there to be 3 more honey in this area. We look at where we are on the map right now. We currently do not have an upsurge, so just 1 for us. So from there you are going to head out and you're going to hit one of the main areas on the map for honey. Which you will find just over yonder ways. And again, on a honey upsurge, there will be one right about here over by that bush right in front of me. So up here, this is a research point upsurge. There can be up to 5 of these up here. I do recommend grabbing them because you're going to want the points. Mainly for your pop-up camps. So if we run right up here, you'll see one of the areas that we have available to us for a pop-up camp built right here. Now, in full disclosure, this is an absolutely terrible place. For a camp, it gets destroyed by the Cho'Gath like all the time, and that's one of the reasons you're going to want to be diligent about the research points to rebuild. But my advice in the full release is to only build in areas that are designated as safe. So you're going to come right over here. And grab everything in the Cho'Gath nest. And before you complain, but Empress, I don't want to take the time to get the mining in the bone piles. This is a timed run, and this is what you need to do in order to not waste time waiting for the respawn. Okay, so over here, this is important if you are capture-minded. If we open the map, this is the only sleeper on the entire map. So if you are looking to gather these to make trank bombs, there is only one right here. Into their herb. Okay, then over here, one of the things that you are unfortunately going to want to do as you are farming for resources, if you are a stamina-minded weapon especially, is to farm these small monsters. These guys can drop a carapace, but they can also drop raw meat. Like so. So you will want to take the time to kill these guys as you're going around the map, if you are a stamina weapon specifically, but also just if you need the rations so you have the ability to restore stamina if you're out in the wilderness for a long period of time. Right across the little river, you're going to find your next little resource drop. And now the upside to gathering the bones and the ore is that if you are in a pinch for Zenny, you can sell it. But there's also the chance, like in Monster Hunter World, we had the Elder Melder and Iceborne. And you could trade excess ore for valuable items. So of course there's no promise that we will get some system like that in the full release of Wilds. But because we don't know, taking the time to get the extra ore is not a tragedy, I would say. Okay, so again, you can stop and kill these small monsters for raw meat to cook rations. And we're going to continue right on along up to here, where there's going to be a couple of little things, like the fulgurite shards. But what we're actually after is right up here. If we open the map again to show you where we are specifically, this is one of only 2 parish rooms on the map. So, again, if you are looking to capture, you are going to want to make the stop. And it looks like we have a fulgurite shard upsurge. So again, you're going to want the research points because your camps do get destroyed fairly regularly if they're not built in a formally safe spot. So then, if we peel right up here and leave Andromeda behind, there's going to be another rare little resource drop right back here. For if you are looking for max life potions. There's a Mandragora right there. So once you've grabbed the Mandragora, you're going to come back out, where you're going to find another spot for a pop-up camp that is in a proper safe zone right up here. And you can stop in and drop your resources so you don't overflow. Peel out here, you're going to find another herb. And another honey. Assuming that my Clutch Claw would like to grab it. Little bit of research points, and we're going to go right on down here to another herb. We're going to track right out here to the oasis. Where you'll find, here's another spot that you can have a pop-up camp, and it looks like we have switched to a honey upsurge. You can see there's a ton of honey around here. So the oasis is another honey spot if you happen to be here. Grab this, please. On an upsurge. If you open the map here, you'll see the oasis over here in Area 13. And you'll also find the other parish room that is on this map. And then if you track down right through here, you are going to find another small collection of important things. Like, you use bitter bugs for most things. Grab that fossil. And again, I stress that if you have pop-up camps in a dangerous spot that you intend to leave there, that you'll need the research points to repair them fairly regularly. Okay, so pop-up camp by the oasis. Again, you can stop and kill these guys for raw meat. You are going to have to do some of that regardless. But we don't need to waste the time on it right now, I don't think. So, from the oasis, you're going to come right up here towards Radau's Nest. Okay, so from the oasis, you're going to be going over yonder ways. A little research point. And tracking out towards Radau's Nest. Where you're going to find god bugs, particularly on the way. And we're going to go right over here, where you will find a sneaky little hideaway, primarily for mining, with another important resource that you can take into account. And before, like, you worry about the efficiency of this run is timed to give the resource nodes time to respawn. But in here... grab it. You're going to find adamant seeds, along with a bunch of mining. So then up here you'll find, again, a bunch of mining, which, again, you will be able to sell this for Zenny or save it for the possibility of, like, an Elder Melder style trade-in that we had in Iceborne. And once again, this is a hidden path right off of Area 17. So with our goodies collected, we're going to head back down. Thank Monster Hunter for helping me get over my video game vertigo. I like living in a world where gravity doesn't exist. With our goodies collected, we are going to head right out of here. And I will show you the route back to the beginning, and then you are free to do this as much as you please in order to get settled for your adventure. I'm looking forward to the days where I never miss with my side grog. We have another pop-up camp right here. We are going to really quickly drop. And head back to the start of the loop here. We're gonna have to go past the Shoggoth. You know, it'd be cool if I could find my freaking dung pods. But I don't think he'll follow me into the village. Okay, so really quick, we're going to open the map. This is the village that I think we're going to next in the story, and you're going to be able to cut through here. Just hang right. And you'll be back to the beginning of the loop. Now you can see now we have a honey upsurge. There are 4 nodes here that you can collect. Right here. And then from there, you're going to track back to here and do the loop again. And that will permit you to get set for your adventure in wilds in a pretty efficient way. Now, here's the caveats. We do not have guarantees that we will have access to the full Windward Plains ahead of time, or access to the full Windward Plains when the game comes out. There may be blocked areas. And at least in past games, you had to actually pick up the node before it would show on the minimap. There's no way to know if that's going to hold true, but that's why I suggest that you study that map of where the resources are and what the route is to pick up a decent amount of what you will need to get the game started. Now, with that, what you are going to be able to see here is that we can, particularly, what I wanted to show you, I don't have any spider webs, but we have tons of thunderbugs. So we were able to craft shock traps, and with the teeny tiny little bit of sleep herb that we've been able to collect, we can save 7 lives. So, with those trank bombs, we're going to put those right into our loadout here, because we have the unique opportunity now to actually do some capturing, now that I've, taken this seriously, as it were. So that is the farming loop, your quick start guide if you are the kind of person who would like some, mega potions, like trank bombs, traps, to start the map, to start your wilds adventure. That's the fastest way to do it. With any luck, we have access to the full Windward Plains. If we do not, you have this guide to reference for where the honey, the herbs, all the good stuff is. And I hope that this has been helpful to you. With that, I cannot wait for Wilds to come out in full, and I hope that you are excited to share that journey with me. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.